Right, so we're back for another deep dive, and today we're going to be looking at some really interesting stuff happening in the world of AI. It seems like every day there's something new to be excited about, but we've got some particularly mind-blowing developments to talk about.
Yeah, it's incredible how fast this field is moving.
We're talking big investments, creative breakthroughs, and even a sensory experience that might make you question what's even possible anymore.
Right. And I think what's so fascinating is how AI is moving beyond, like a niche interest.
Yeah.
And it's really becoming this major force that's driving business decisions and shaping technological innovation.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing that play out in a big way with, some of the financial moves that we're seeing from some of the biggest tech companies.
Yeah, like Microsoft and Meta.
Exactly.
I mean, they're both pouring huge amounts of money into AI, like exceeding even their own predictions. I mean, Microsoft even came out and said that the demand is outpacing their ability to provide AI solutions.
That's pretty telling.
Yeah.
I mean, it really speaks to the speed at which this is all happening. They're facing some bottlenecks in chip production, finding the right talent, navigating the complex ethical landscape of AI. But even with all of those challenges, Microsoft expects its AI business to hit a $10 billion annual revenue run rate by Q2 2025.
Wow, so that means they're expecting.
That's faster than any business they've ever launched.
Yeah, that's incredible. And, Meta's not far behind. Even they were surprised by how quickly their AI infrastructure build-out happened. Zuckerberg himself said they've been able to do more than they initially planned.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they are so strongly committed to AI. It seems like, they're kind of shifting their core strategy. They're really positioning themselves as a metaverse leader, and, AI is going to be essential to them.
Makes sense.
It's interesting, though, because their stock actually took a dip even with strong earnings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it seems like investors are a little nervous about the long-term payoff of these,
Yeah.
these massive AI investments.
Well, I mean, it's a gamble.
Especially with Meta's capital expenditures, which, includes billions spent on those NVIDIA GPUs, like that's projected to grow even more in 2025.
Yeah, for sure. But, all of this financial muscle that's being poured into AI, it is leading to some pretty amazing breakthroughs. Take Recraft V3, for example. This new AI model is making some serious waves for its design capabilities. I mean, it's just topped the Hugging Face text-to-image benchmark.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
And for those who might not be familiar with that benchmark is essentially a standardized test that you can use to compare different AI models, specifically those that generate images from text descriptions. And so Recraft V3's performance means it's producing some of the highest quality AI-generated images that are out there.
Okay, so what's so special about this model? What makes it so good? I mean, other than topping the benchmark, obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are a few things. First of all, it can handle these really detailed text descriptions to create images, and it's great at anatomical accuracy. So think, correct finger counts, realistic body proportions, all of that. Plus, it gives you a lot of control over the style of the images that it creates.
Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really exciting time for design. This kind of technology could change the way that designers work.
How so?
Well, it could offer new tools for rapidly prototyping ideas or even automate some of those more tedious tasks.
Oh, I see. So it can kind of like free up the human designer to really, focus on the creative stuff.
Exactly.
Cool. And they've even launched an API, right?
They have, yeah.
So that means that now developers and businesses can integrate Recraft V3's power directly into their own applications and workflows.
Yeah, you got it.
So you could have, like imagine websites that automatically generate custom images for each user, or marketing campaigns that instantly adapt their visuals based on real-time feedback.
I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
It's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, and it's a really great example of how AI is moving beyond just the theoretical, and it's actually becoming something you can use in your daily life. But, it's not just about visuals. AI is starting to impact our other senses as well.
Oh, is that right?
Get ready for this one.
All right, lay it on me.
A company called Osmo is working on scent teleportation.
Scent teleportation? What in the world is that?
Yeah, you heard that right. They're using AI to analyze a scent, create a digital representation of it, and then recreate that same scent in a completely different location.
Wait, so you're telling me I could, smell something
Mm-hmm.
That's in a completely different place.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. How is that even possible?
Well, they claim to have built the world's largest AI-compatible scent database.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about the complexity of smell and the sheer technical challenge of recreating it digitally.
I bet.
And they've already successfully teleported the scent of a plum using this technology.
No, a plum.
A plum, yeah.
So how did they do that?
Well, they used a GCMS machine
Okay.
to analyze the scent's molecular makeup. Yeah, that's a standard tool in chemistry. It's used for separating and identifying different molecules.
Okay.
But Osmo is using it in a very innovative way.
Interesting.
And they're planning on opening up demos to the public soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that people can actually experience scent teleportation firsthand.
Wow. I can't even imagine. Like, just imagine you could send the scent of fresh-baked cookies to a friend across the country.
I know, right?
It's amazing.
The possibilities are wild.
Yeah, it's truly mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you wonder what's next. If AI can tackle sight and smell, could taste and touch be far behind?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, the potential for AI to reshape our sensory experiences is enormous.
It really is. And it's all really exciting to think about. And, it all ties back to those massive financial investments we talked about earlier. Microsoft, Meta, they're not just throwing money around. They're betting on a future where AI is deeply integrated into our lives.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely seeing the bigger picture. They understand that AI isn't just, like a cool tech trend. It has the potential to revolutionize industries, create entirely new markets,
Yeah.
and fundamentally change the way we interact with the world around us.
I agree. And the examples we've looked at today, Recraft V3 and Osmo, they offer a glimpse into what that future might look like. A future where AI empowers us to be more creative, to connect with each other in new ways, and to experience the world with a heightened sense of wonder.
Absolutely. But it's not all sunshine and roses. As AI becomes more powerful and more pervasive, it's important to consider the potential downsides, too.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
We need to think about the ethical implications, the potential for job displacement, and the risks of unintended consequences.
Yeah, those are all really important considerations. That's why it's so important to have these conversations, to explore both the exciting possibilities and the potential pitfalls. We need to be informed, engaged, and proactive in shaping the future of AI.
I couldn't agree more. We can't just sit back and let AI happen to us. We need to be active participants in its development and deployment, making sure that it's used for good and that its benefits are shared widely.
Exactly. So for all of you out there who are as fascinated by AI as we are, keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The future of AI is in our hands.
It really is an exciting time.
It is.
And as AI continues to evolve, it makes you wonder how it might reshape our senses and experiences in the future. What other seemingly impossible feats might become reality? These are questions worth pondering as we navigate this uncharted territory.
Definitely food for thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does feel like we've only just scratched the surface. I mean, we've seen massive financial commitments, AI models that can design, and even teleport sense. This technology is moving so fast.
Yeah, it really is amazing to see. And, it's not just about the tech itself. It's about what it lets us do, the problems we can solve with it and the experiences it makes possible. I mean, AI is changing the world in ways we don't even fully grasp yet.
It's true. So for all of you AI enthusiasts out there, I hope this deep dive has given you lots to think about. We've seen the financial power behind it, the creative breakthroughs, and even gotten a taste of the sensory adventures AI might open up for us.
Yeah, it's just the beginning. And I'm so excited to see what comes next.
Me too. And on that note of excitement and anticipation, we'll wrap up this episode. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and stay curious about the amazing world of AI.